Greetings everyone, it's Grover here. We're looking at a player submission for replay here. We have got Bob778 on the Southeast Asia server. They're on the map north in domination mode. Bob is in his Daring. He's got the Snake Eyes in the Ragnar and Moggy 2 in the Venezia. That's a good little DD hunting division with the Daring with vision, Ragnar, radar and good DPM to hurt anything, and Venezia will blap anything close. Up against them they do have the fabled Nakamov, Immelman on the friendlies, spattering of BBs, a few cruisers. I'll be impressed to see if that's a radar Minotaur on this particular server, and a couple of destroyers. So it looks like Bob and his div mates are taking up an aggressive stance. They're going to contest Charlie, but they're going to go to the Dorito Island between Bravo and Charlie Cap. Good cover, and well, maybe not. Maybe they're just going to go straight in. Maybe this will be a very short replay. Don't think Bob will do that. Now, if you don't know the Daring at tier 10, wonderful 120mm guns. AP is beautiful on these guns, as the British have quick, rapid deploy smoke. Bob's got 7 charges because he has Superintendent. He has some defensive hydro, so they really won't spot ships too far, 3Ks from memory, but good ability to spot enemy torps as well. And he gets 3 heals, not a super heal, as you can see via the mod next to the ship icon in the lower left hand side. He can heal just under 3,000. Now, enemy team's got a Napoli going down the 9 line. Looks like a Colombo is going down no BB alley. Very passive. Hindenburg's taking up a kite out farming position. Colombo's trying to go not for cross shots, but shooting south of Charlie Cap. We've got a Conk and a Repub. Repub's being bold, going down a Death Alley up against the Napoli and another Repub. Now, Bob hasn't capped this. I'd be surprised if he started shooting his guns, even though things are in range, because he doesn't know where the enemy DD is. He is located. The information's on your HUD, and I'm sure he is reading his minimap. So they've seen 4 vessels. They could see the silhouettes for another 5, with the Minnow, the Zao, the Thunderer, the Conqueror, Yami, and the CV. So all it's missing, a couple of DDs, and potentially another cruiser, probably in the mid. He's taken the cap. Even though he's lit, at least he's taken this cap. If he fired early, potentially something could have reset him, and that would have been more frustrating. And dark now. So that Colombo's taken. It concerted a little bit of damage from this flank. Torps go by. So obviously the DD that Bob should be countering on Charlie, it went down the 910 line. Get back. There is no coming back there, Bob. We both know that the Republic's put himself into a nose-in position. He's already, well, he's down to 1/3 of his hit points. Between the enemy Repub, Colombo, and Napoli, it looks like he probably ate some torps. I assume... oh yeah, it is the Shimmer. The Hallen's been detected on the Alpha Cap. It's a very interesting seeing gameplay on another server. No one's even near the middle. They're along the fringes here. But look at these... look at this... look at the secondaries and the rate of fire coming in on the Repub. He is down. Burnt to the ground. As Moggy has an eloquent question of, gentlemen at Alpha, what are you doing? Tally-ho and all of that. There's the enemy DD. As you can see, Thunderer, Yoshino, they're all having a fleet conference with the Immelman to see who is doing what. Now, this is a brave conqueror coming into Colombo, Napoli, Repub, and a hidden DD. You have a lot of hit points, you have a super heal, but In this streamer's humble opinion, this is not how you manage it. Doesn't mean you have to kite on the J line. You can still engage, you can go rear in, you can kite out, you can still put up your hit points to be used, but I do believe that there are better ways. A nice strike there by Bob in the Daring. 4 torpedoes, enemy BB just sailed into that, but all that work is for naught because the Conqueror does go down. He pressed a W to success. Well within the Napoli's secondary range here, so nothing but disengagement. Napoli's going to beach, and very interesting there. Maybe he thought that there were more torps. DD is contesting Charlie now, so that's the Shimmer. The Hindenburg's getting a little bit of CV love. Colombo's coming down. So again, if you're a player of any skill level, read the minimap. That is your greatest tool. And what Bob's doing here is he's seeing which direction the Napoli's going. Even though you can see by the smoke funnels, torpedoes will tell you. It's a little cheat that most people do know about, but if you don't know it, if you have torpedoes, it will tell you literally the direction the enemy vessel's going and roughly what speed. Guns locked on bearing. If you wonder about that, that is Control X. So if you're in a BB, you want to look the other way, but you don't want your guns to turn, Control X to lock them in on bearing. This is quite bold, I'll admit. He's broken up from his div, so the Ragnar's in the mid. Venezia's there as well. Ragnar in Snake Eyes has taken a lot of damage. You can see he is down to mere nothing. He'll get a few heals, but he'll be out of the game in the short term. Honestly, not looking good for the green team. 2 BBs down, no caps. And someone's pinging the nearly dead Ragnar to go contest Alpha. Oh my god! What is this Napoli doing? Lovely jubbly. See, Bob fired one a little bit behind, and then one just on the white line. I am not sure that that smoke helped the Napoli. If anything though, it would have been nice to have a second set of torps right about now. Colombo does get a good strike out, but Bob can heal a little bit of that back. And now the AP, as I said, against upper belt superstructure is bloody nice, so do use it in these situations. He's already up to 83,000 damage. 2 kills, so Bob, literally a lone hand, has, I'd like to say, the friendly Republican Conqueror assisted in those secures. The no BB sign. No BBs passed here, and yet we're only seeing BBs. Alright. Patience actually wins out. There's the Shimmer in front of Bob. He's hard lit. The Shimmer's going to have torp, so this will be interesting. Oh, that Alpha strike. And the AP on broadside targets, even DD's, is very jubbly, as you can see there. 3,600. So don't forget, if you're a Royal Navy captain, use your bloody AP. Just like that, you two could be like Bob and remove a Shimakaze. Be like Bob. 2 sets. He should be able to. He's doing the right thing. He's reverse steering now. He's correcting his line. That is a beautiful gap. The Colombo's up on Hydro. It's just a waiting game. Bob heals. He gets his torps up. Green teams finally moved on to Alpha. Their aversion to capping has been resolved. I don't know. This Colombo reversing. Bob's got smoke, so he can just deploy here, but Colombo surely knows what's happening. He'll get enough in. 5 torpedoes. AP is going to finish the Colombo here. He's not healing through that. As he heals through it. To that point, Bob secures it. 3, 4 damned good kills. Bob has secured all the kills against the enemy so far. And it's a CV game, mind you. Thankfully, he has not seen any planes. But that... you would feel... Well, there's nothing else to say, but that 10-line flank of the enemy got outplayed. I took down the green battleships, but Bob has outplayed them. Now he's taking a good angle here. Still not firing. He's going to reverse here or wait for his smoke. Either or. Hindenburg is in a bit of a prime farming position. Moggy's sap is going to work on the Hindi. They've got him hard lit, and again he's caught nose in. They probably thought they were winning this flank in the game, so maybe he got a bit aggressive, but with the Ragnar, the Napoli's there in front spotting. The Hindi can't go dark. Don't know what happened to his Conqueror, but he's dead. He's gone, skis. Kraken unleashed. There is no epic loss Kraken for Bob at this stage of this game. Single-handedly, he is dragging his team back into this game. The green team still have not secured Alpha. For whatever reason, they have vacated the cap. And for the second time, oh my god, there's a Conqueror. For the second time this game, Bob is capping Charlie. The Conqueror misses him, saved by the terrain. Look at that, at least this is the good thing about divisions. You get really, really good focus fire. Moggy's sitting at, not range, Snake Eyes in the Ragnar, sitting at range. You can see those shells going through. You got the HE from the Napoli, and you're going to have Venezia sap coming through. Ooh, I take that back. There is a Howland right in front of them. At this point, it's more of a question of how many kills can Bob get single-handedly. Enemy team's at 700, so that is over. There we go. Venezia Moggy joins in on Bob's fun, reducing that lead a little bit. Conqueror's going to get away for now, so 8 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go, and 190,000 on a Yami. Please don't do it. Why don't Yamis do this when I'm playing against them? They seem to never come down these gaps. It's... I don't know who you bribed this game, Bob, but it is an awesome, awesome effort. Here comes the AP again, up about superstructure, 2k. The rate of fire of these DDs, no one wants to take this, and he does have a smoke ready. He's radared, so he's not utilising that. That will be the radar minnow. He was a radar minnow. Nice, nice. No more heals. Gets a Confederate. Radar's down. Here comes the smoke. As you can see, Bob is angling away. Oh wait, no. Radar's pushed back in. Is this the end of our dear Bob? It is not to be. Reverse. No, Bobby might be down here. So lucky. Coordinated attack, and Bob has taken out 6 of the enemy team, considering there are 5 left. That is a fair effort, and the green team, in a coordinated session, decide to take Alpha Cap. It is the friendly Gibraltar that has bravely gone where no green vessel has gone before, really, this game. Forwards. 1600. Oh no, Moggy 2 takes up just rewards for all of Bob's hard work. Thunder is going into Bravo. Just like that, the green team, early on, they looked like they were hanging by a thread and a prayer. They seem to have turned this around. Kudos to the Snake Eyes. Ragnar, 30,000 hit points. He used that early trying to contest B and contest the enemy, but he's still alive. Never discount having your boat in the game. Like Snake Eyes here, you can take up position behind islands. You can still spot enemy cruisers or BBs for your other vessels. There's a lot even a low hit point destroyer can do so. Even if you've taken damage, don't give up. Keep on fighting. Still haven't seen a single CV plane. I'm very disappointed, Bob, I didn't get to see you get air defense expert yet. Thunderer's dark. Will he take this cap? If I got to ask Bob anything, I'd probably ask, was the enemy CV decent? Because in that you didn't even see any planes, and I don't know, the Nakamov, he's just gone down to Yoshino torps. He didn't even move his hull, so that probably answers that question. Radar again. That's a very quick radar from the minnow. Cap BDD. That'd probably be a death sentence. There's still a Zao. Both DDs are so low. Oh, nice turning in. Yeah, nice dodging. All Bob can do here is crash the island, and now he's dead. He is dead. The radar Minotaur secures him. 6 kills, 235,000 damage, as Bob takes an eagle eye over the battlefield. The Thunderer, who had lots of health, didn't really want to take the cap. He probably was in a better position than anyone, but the green team are going to win this. There's enemy Thunderer hiding away. There's a radar minnow, and there's lots of green vessels still on the board. Really can't see you losing this one here. Everyone's having a go at the Thunderer. Still fairly healthy. He won't be under sustained fire. And the minnow the minnow came out. I don't know why he showed his broadside, but made the Gibraltar pop his panic smoke. Gibraltar does have a firing penalty, I think, of 9.5 kilometer from its smoke, so it's interesting when you do use that vessel's smoke. What a turnaround, Bob. I must say, single-handedly, you deprived the enemy of a winning push down that 10 line. If you had gone down, or you had just stayed very passive and just tried to farm them rather than being your aggressive stance there, I would have wagered that this would have been a very, very different game. So that was excellent use of your vessel. Even coming up against BBs at point blank, you held your nerve. You didn't rush out there with guns. You waited till your torps recycled, and for whatever reason, you capitalized on the enemy's insistence to press W. This one's going to be a victory for the good guys. Let's have a look here at the end damage screen. A couple of division achievements. He gets a Dev Strike, Confederate Crack and Coordinated Attack, and a High Caliber. 235,000 he was running, obviously, flags and a camo, because he earned 1.5 million credits. 32,000 Commander XP, 28,000 Freak Speed. That's actually pretty impressive for a random game. Now the End XP. This is where it gets spicy. 3,100, 6 kills, 2 planes, spotted planes, and Venezia there. Nothing shabby from Moggy. 2,400. That is a carry and a half. Even though your Thunderer did work and Gibraltar on the A side push didn't push as hard as what you guys did. And kudos to Snake down there. He's still at 1300, and when he stayed alive, he did have an impact. Enemy team Zhao, but you really feel like that was one the enemy team really gave up for naught. Thank you for sending this game in, Bob. It was a fantastic victory to you and your division mates. If you have enjoyed this content, give me a follow on Twitch or give me a subscribe here in YouTube, and I'll see you out there on the seas.